Very good, very good. Okay. I don't super remember where we're at, to be honest. Yes, lightning nerds. Okay, we don't have building chain. We just got you with your impulsive masochist technician thing. You have no abilities, and you're already dead. There's no pilot. We've got the cool boulder thing. I like that a lot. I think they really would have benefited from showing the boulder sticking around in this, but oh well. The light tank just pushes stuff. That's a thing. Yeah, it just pushes things. You got 2 HP, and you do not do any damage. We have no reactor cores remaining, so this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. Got 5 grid defense, or 5 power grid, 0 grid defense. And we could do relic preserves, less than 4 mech damage. I kind of want to get another reactor core. What would I do with that? Plus 2 health on the light tank could be pretty nice. Plus 2 health on this would probably be nicer. Shield ally on this could be very nice. I have never actually pulled an ally yet though, so I don't know how great it would actually be. Building chain could be very cool with this though. I could see that being quite nice. We could try that. We definitely like getting a reactor core. Whatever we end up doing, we like a reactor core. It's a train mission. It says armored train and it looks different than normal. We repurposed some old tank armor for our diesel locomotive, Ol Horus. The Vec won't find him nearly as convenient to target. Okay, we haven't seen this yet. I wonder if this is just to compensate for unfair being unfair. Okay, it has armor. I assume it still can't be blocked. Armored charge. Move forward 2 spaces, destroying anything in its path. Oh, yeah, I wonder if that's an unfair mode thing, just because they couldn't make the train mission work in unfair, or if it's if this is just another variation on the mission. But that's very cool. It actually kills whatever's in its path. That is great. Great news for me. Let's go ahead and do some of that. Hookmech, I don't know what you're doing, Hookmech. I guess you can be up here. And then I've got the ranged rock thrower. I think I'm gonna want that over here. I'm probably gonna end up with it moving along this area as soon as the train has moved out of the way. So let's have it down here for now. Well, we'll have it there, and you here. And that'll have to be cool. Hopefully moving stuff into the path of the train will work out for me this turn. I'd love that. Also, hey, Mr. Shio. Hope you're having a fine day. Okay, so the Leaper's doing nothing. I guess this starfish is also doing nothing. Yeah, not attacking, not attacking. You two are being dicks. You know, as expected. The boulder mech. Man, this is such a juicy lightning whip, but I don't know if I can actually go for it, really. I could lightning whip, and then... I'm not seeing a good way to make that work now. I could lightning whip and then use this to move you out of the way. Move you down here. No, you'd have to be further back. I could use you to shoot the mosquito, maybe. Ideally, we would shoot something to the side of mosquito so that we could save this building, but I'm not seeing a great way to do that. You can't really do anything to stop the mosquito, I don't think. Oh, you could also come up here to pull the lightning mech back. That works. That certainly works. Too hot today? I feel that. It is always too hot today here in Louisiana. That is a constant state of being. So I definitely feel you on that one. You know, this pushing you into the path of the train is also pretty appealing. It would kill this thing. When does the train move? NPC actions. After the enemy actions. It wouldn't matter though, because this is a safe place for you to be. So I could move you here, shoot this, you get shoved over to the side, I lightning whip, and you die. These also die. Oh yeah, that would kill all 3 of these. That kills all 4 of these. The Leaper's not doing anything. So we would lose this building to a mosquito. Is there any way to stop that? Okay, the way to stop that is we boulder it and lightning it. But that's a very sad turn. Can I connect the mosquito? I think I can connect the mosquito to the other stuff. I move you up here. I boulder right here. And then I move you this way. And then I can lightning attack the boulder. It conducts through this hook mech to reach all these nerds and hit the alpha mosquito. But the alpha mosquito still lives that way. And then these things still get to attack. Really, the only attack that matters right now is the mosquito, so maybe I do go for that, even though there's an incredibly juicy opportunity to blow up all of these nerds. It does feel very bad to miss out on that, but like, if I can save a building, I should probably save a building. Yeah, that does not feel great, but it seems like the way to go right now. And I don't see any good way to just push the mosquito. Unfortunately. Okay, well. You go here. Wait a second, there's a hecking tank. There's a tank. Okay. So I put the tank. Where do I put the tank? I'm trying to think about connecting everything again. You can get up here. I can put the tank right here. No, I put the tank here. Let me undo move real quick. With this and the tank, I can connect everything. Okay, so my issue there is that if I attack with this first, I blow up the tank before it can push the mosquito, and then we're left with the same problem. But if I push the mosquito first, then we don't get the benefit of the other way around. How do we... What was I gonna do that was gonna kill all of these? I was gonna lightning whip, of course. And then I was gonna move you here and artillery this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going for that. I think I'm going for the push on the mosquito. And then I will lightning whip this and pull you up here. I can't pull you up there because the tank will be in the way. What if I move you here? Move you here. shoot the tank here and push this down. That seems good to me. Let me have another look at that. You're here. I shoot the tank here and push the lightning mech down. This goes here. It has armor, so it won't die to you or you. You're the only one that's going to be hitting it, I guess. You're here. The tank is here. Push the mosquito down. And then you hit this guy for 3. Okay, because the mosquito doesn't die from that. What if I put the tank up here and push this first? Then I can't get the lightning mech. I was trying to think of how to get the lightning mech up here. Or here, but I don't think that's possible. Because then the mosquito blocks him in if I push this down first. I can still push the mosquito though. I can still shoot a tank up there and push the mosquito. Yeah, you get out of the way and then you come down here. And I can still pull everyone else out of the way to safety. So I think this is okay. It's fine-ish. Not the best, not the worst. You go here. You slap these jerks. I guess we could move you first so you don't get zapped. And now you slap these jerks. Kill them. You pull our friend out of harm's way. And you push the mosquito to the side, saving that building. I'm pretty into this, I think. Get a little fire going. I didn't think about the fire, but that might be not bad for us. Help us. Yeah, whatever. So I can use the tank. I can't use the tank to push that in there. I can use the tank to push this off of here and get it killed by the train though, which is neat. I could artillery you. I can grapple you away from that. Cause another fire in the process. I could artillery you as well. You're the tough one to get to, huh? Yeah, I don't want to be dealing a damage. I don't want to be dealing a damage to the train with my lightning. So I can artillery this. That almost certainly has to happen. They push an update while the game is still full of bugs. You're not wrong. I can't dispute this. So I think we use the tank to push this in the path of the train. I think we run my lightning mech up here, let it get set on fire, and whip that. We artillery this. And then we yoink the mosquito away from that building. I think that makes sense. I think that all works. Get run the heck over, dummy. There is an issue here of this not actually being dead yet. It deals 5 damage? What the fuck? Yeah, this is not actually dead yet. Like, the train happens after the enemy actions, so the train doesn't block the attack. It's something that I forgot here. That is an issue. Or is it? Oh, I am No, it's probably still an issue. um... We could just switch who's hitting what? No, we can't because the lightning whip hitting this blows up the train. God, the lightning whip is a pain in the dick, dude. It's so annoying. I forgot that I was supposed to be careful about taking missions where I have something to protect that I can accidentally lightning whip, because man, that has been screwing me over constantly this entire run. Is there some better way I could have used the tank here? I'm having a hard time seeing it if there was. What if you blow that up? Can you... You can't stop the bouncer, can you? I don't see any way you could. How annoying. God, this lightning whip is so hard to use on these missions. I never want to do one of these missions again. I think the dam is literally the only instance I can think of where you can't, like, hover or click on something to find out exactly what it is. No, there's the dams, and then there were the spider eggs. I wasn't sure how spider eggs worked, but generally, it's quite good about telling you everything. It's kind of like Slay the Spire. There's a couple of little oversights on that in that game as well, where most stuff it like explicitly tells you exactly what's going to happen if you click somewhere. But then there's a couple where you're like, what the fuck? Fucking Boulder Mech. I don't know, I don't want to let the train get blown up. I could ignore the mosquito. Does that get me anywhere? I don't think it does. You can go 3 spaces. Yeah, the tank can't do anything useful to this either. It was really only good for moving this thing. If I artillery here... That's a funny thought. Artillery my own mech. If this space was not on fire, I think that would work. But because it is on fire, not an option. Wait, technician. Fire happens before technician. Fuck. Dang. I thought I almost had something there. Well, I did almost have something, but I didn't actually have something. You have armor. So... No, I mean, that doesn't stop 5 damage. You attack before this does, so I could artillery here. And then you're pushed over this way. The real problem is this one, though. How do I solve this one without artillery? Is the question. I'm willing to give the mosquito that one building. I don't want to, but I would be willing to preserve the bonus objectives. The annoying thing is I could put a rock up here to let me electric whip this thing without actually going over to it, but the rock would push it to the side so it's not connected anymore. I feel like I might be missing something by not resetting this turn, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure all I have done is move the tank from here to here and push this downward. I can remember that much. The tank has 3 movements, so it could have gone 1, 2, 3 over here, but that's about it. Going over this way wouldn't do anything useful. Going down here doesn't really do anything useful, I don't think. If I blew this up with artillery, then I could come over and yoink the tank down. I don't think that does anything useful though. Yeah, you only make it 3 tiles, huh? Ding, 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 ding. I don't know, I'm not seeing it right now. This fucking electric whip, man. Blowing up the dang train. With the 2 damage, so even though it's armored, it's still not safe. I could go here, fire a rock into the path of the train. No, that doesn't seem right. I've had that happen too, where I broke the dam only to realize it was a detriment to me. Definitely something you have to think about. This Alpha Leaper, that's still not the problem. The fucking Alpha Bouncer is the problem. I just don't see... What do I have to sacrifice to make this work? I have to artillery it. So we artillery this. Let's say that's a given. What does my turn then look like? I have to protect the robotics lab or this reactor core, making that probably the most important objective because it costs 3 of these to get a reactor core. We've defended the train successfully with just the artillery shot, and then the tank can stop this. So then the problem is that I'm taking 3 grid damage. I can stop 1 grid damage right here, but that's it. It's really hard to imagine the tank having a better move than this. I'm almost tempted to give up Lily Reed, but I don't think that's the play. I think Lily Reed is a super nice pilot. If, you know what, I wouldn't hate giving up the hook mech though. If I moved the hook mech up here and yoinked the Alpha Leaper down, then this tank would be able to go 1, 2, 3. It wouldn't go far enough. It wouldn't be able to push the leaper over. What about the artillery? So yoink you down doesn't work. And the really annoying thing is pushing this over to the right also does not work because it makes it destroy the robotics lab. I just feel like there's some kind of clever pulling stuff I should be able to do. Ugh, why do you have to have 3 HP? I mean, the answer is because I've been getting, like, no reactor upgrades or anything. But that sucks, give me upgrades! So you can only go 1, 2, 3 because the leaper's here when the turn starts. If I yoinked it down with the hook mech, then I would be blocking the train with it. And it would still just be here. This would be able to go down here now, but it still couldn't push this anywhere useful. I think Ema's yelling at me, so give me 1 second. Ema! Hello. Here's my precious baby. Yes, I love you too, Ema. You're very nice. Okay, what about pulling this guy back? I run him up here, slap this, and then pull him back down. And then I artillery you, and we just let this one building get mosquitoed. You gonna jump up, Ema? Hey, it's Ema time. The best time of the day. The best time of the day, the Ema visit. So sweet. So I think sacrificing the mosquito building is gonna have to happen. I'll run up and bash the bouncer with my electric whip. And then I will pull the bouncer back down out of harm's way, still on fire, but I can live with that. And I will artillery the fucking alpha bouncer. We take 1 damage, but preserve both objectives. I think that's pretty okay. I mean, I'm not thrilled about taking the 1 damage, but these things happen. A lot, unfortunately. They're happening quite often, I find. I would like to think of a better way to do it, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen. I think we're losing that 1 HP, and I think I'm completely okay with that because all of these things are worth more than 1 grid power, which is what I talk about when I keep saying 1 HP. I'm actually talking about grid power. They don't have HP in this game. Well, the units do, I suppose. So kill that fool. Pull you back to safety. And artillery this piece of shit. You live to fight another day, Mosquito, but I don't know that's gonna keep happening. Your days may be numbered. Or at least your building smashing days may be numbered. Maybe I won't kill you, but I don't think I'm gonna keep letting you hit buildings every turn. I mean, there's only 1 turn left, I guess. Okay, so you're going for the train this time, fine. You web the train? I don't know how webbing interacts with the train, actually. I think it doesn't. I think it does nothing. They can still attack, because I think the train's movement is considered an attack. It shows that it has 0 moves each turn.
You're a sweet baby. Who's a sweet baby? You're so nice.
Let's see, so that's got 1 HP. You're just a butthead. I can pull you back here easily. I can run over here. I can't electric whip you. Fuck me, dude. I can electric whip this jerk, though. So you get pulled. Really, I can use the tank to push this out of the way as well. Just do nothing with that, but I'd rather get the XP for it, I think. I still don't know how XP works in this game. I'll have to pay attention. Let's see, I mean, you're the hook mech, so you're not getting, like, any kills, but you are still getting XP. So I guess everybody gets XP. We'll see. It hasn't gotten any kills this time. It can get kills. It can pull stuff into water and such. But we'll see. You're at 16 out of 25. We're gonna have you come down here and yoink the mosquito in. That's scary if it wasn't the final turn anyway. I'll put you right here. Lightning whip this fucker. And push you into the fire. And then put you out of your misery so you don't have to experience burning to death. Actually, I'm gonna slam my ally into the edge of the map. Doing nothing. That's interesting. Slamming someone into the edge of the map does not do damage. It's not the armor, I don't think. Let me... Yeah, push damage is unaffected. So that's a good learning moment. Slamming something into the edge of the map, no damage. Okay. So we lost 1 grid power and got both objectives. I think that's a win. I think we can be happy about that one. You got +2 XP. I feel like we killed more enemies than that, so I don't know how the hell that works, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe it has to just in some way interact with an enemy that dies. I really don't know. That is definitely something I would like to understand better.
Anyway, you're so friendly this morning. You're such a friendly little baby. Little wrinkly 8-year-old geriatric baby.
So what next? Probably storage vaults? Okay, I've done 2 areas. So yeah, I can do storage vaults and this if I keep enough HP. Which is iffy. Oh, we did get the reactor core though, so we could make it less iffy. I could give this building chain, or I could give it an extra move or health or something. I would really like more health. That would be great. Shield ally could be pretty nice too. I'm gonna try building chain. It would have been great to have last time. I'm scared, but let's go. Okay, storage vaults. Defend the tanks. I keep saying I need to be careful about taking missions where I have soft targets to defend, not like buildings and stuff. But the tanks... I don't know. I could probably pull them out of the way for a moment and then I can control them. Defend artillery support. Ah, here. Okay, I haven't seen that unit yet. That also is a difficult target, though. Protect a power generator and end level with less than 4 mech damage. That would be nice. 2 Vec egg sacs and protect the coal plant. That also seems doable. These seem very doable. Storage vault gives better rewards. Well, I'm not sure it even does, really. Because with 2 more levels to go on this island, plus the corporate HQ, there's a pretty decent chance I'm gonna take more damage. So it could make sense to just go for one of these. And then depending how that goes, we might want to go for the other as well. I think the Vec egg sacs will be good for the electric whip, because it's just more stuff to chain together. So let's go for that. Yep, we want you up in the front. We can have you here to maybe pull the egg sac into play. Maybe chain some buildings together, I don't know. And then you stay way at the back because you're plenty useful back there. Okay. That's a nice kitty. We got a pod. Yes. I see. These fuckers. All attacking the same building. I can move you here. You here, yoink the mosquito upwards, and then attack and chain to all of these through the building. Right? Yes. It would go boom, 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 boom. Do 2 damage to everything, not stopping this attack. So that's not that great, really. I can move you down here, get the time pod, kill that. You're not doing any damage. It would do 2 to this. I can artillery this fucker. You're not attacking? Yeah, I can artillery this fucker and push this one into the water, which seems very nice. That would also slam you over here. Making you take 1 damage. And I think the Vec egg would spawn a Vec when it dies. That is one thing that's not explained again. It might do nothing. I don't really know how Vec egg sacs work just yet. Foolish meat. Yeah, I don't think the sanitarium VODs have been around for a long time. I guess you'll have to play it yourself. This seems like an insane thought, but if I move this down here, I put my hook mech in the water down here to connect these buildings. Then I put my... Oh, right, the artillery still has 2 HP. I can fire a tank out of it, though. I could use the tank to push a Vec egg onto here and to collect the time pod. That seems kind of nice, I guess. But yeah, I was thinking about trying to connect all of this shit up with units. But the boulder mech having only 2 HP has been a real pain in my ass this entire time. The artillery is an AI, so if it was a juicy enough turn, it'd be worth it. Oh wait, I can just fire a boulder in here to connect everything. Put a boulder right here. Maybe that doesn't make sense. I could also fire a boulder into this hole. Move you right here. Pull you into your own smoke so you're not attacking. That way, every enemy on the map is connected. For me to lightning them all at once. I get that achievement for 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I can lightning every goddamn thing on the map, basically. This attack will be cancelled. This will still... these will both still be hitting the coal plant, though. And this will still be hitting the building. So I'm not actually stopping any attacks with that. Any of the attacks on buildings or objectives. Or the time pod. It would be a big cool attack, but that's about it. So, as far as saving buildings and also saving the time pod, I've got to stop these two and this one. That's where we're at right now. I gotta remember I have the push tank, but I'm thinking the artillery shot is going to be more useful this turn. I can artillery here, killing you. I whip this. I guess I would want to whip this first. I can't decide. The difference being that both the artillery and the whip will kill this Vec Egg, but the Vec Egg transfers 2 damage from the whip into this, while with the artillery it just slides into this for 1 damage. So I think I would want to whip, and then artillery this. So this dies, this gets pushed into the water and dies. You're not attacking. You're attacking an empty tile, so that's all taken care of. With whip and artillery. And then you can't stop the bouncer. Maybe... Maybe the push tank makes some sense. I'm having a hard time seeing how, though. What if I use artillery here? This thing is throwing itself into the sea regardless. So just pushing it somewhere is pretty nice. It's a real shame that my hook mech can't get to it over there. I could also just use the push tank here to push it downwards a tile, so it throws itself in the sea. So push tank here, push you down, and then I've got hook mech. I could put hook mech right here, and then you're attacking the mosquito and the Vec Egg, and this guy. Hey, look at that. So I run you down here and whip this one. Kills the Vec Egg, deals 2 damage here, 2 damage here. I pull you here. And you do 2 damage to the mosquito. Finish this off. The Vec Egg's already dead. That seems pretty decent. That's not horrible. And we have the push tank deployed there. So it kills this, leaves this at 2 HP. This at 2 HP, kills this, you're at 2 HP, you're killed, nothing's getting hit. I am satisfied with this, I think. So let me run through it, make sure I get the order right and everything. Sorry, just checking on email. Is there a best order here? I gotta remember this conducts the lightning whip. If I move you down here and pull this up, then the lightning mech cannot get through. So I think the lightning mech has to go through first. We run you down here. And then I move you right here and pull the starfish up. So now I'm actually lightning whipping through the hook mech, right? It'll go boom, 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 boom. No, it'll go boom, boom, and then the starfish breaks the chain, huh? Yeah, that's what actually happens. Okay. So I'd want to lightning whip first then. It goes boom, kills this, boom, boom. So that's 1 HP, 2 HP, dead, 2 HP. Then I move you down here and pull this up. You're now killing the bouncer at 1 HP and setting this to 2 HP. Nothing is here for the mosquito to attack. And then we finish by deploying the artillery tank thing over here, pushing you down a tile and letting you throw yourself in the water. I like it. I like this turn. I think it's a good turn, and we shall do it. Big zap. Okay. Heckin' yoink. Very good. I want you to move down a bit, actually, because I'd like you to get as close to them as possible. Yeah. That's a cool turn. This is a cool game. Ooh, attack order, dude. I forgot to check the fucking attack order. I just assumed that this was gonna kill you. Fuck. So... I don't get that bonus objective. There's no resetting that turn now. Shit, dude. Oh, I thought that was such a good plan, and it wasn't the right attack order. You're at 2 HP. You're at 4. If I come over here with the electric whip mech, you're not doing anything. I come over here with the electric whip. I come down here. That does not connect everything, actually. Man, that's really bad. I am so annoyed that that happened. I could have avoided that and just let a building take some damage, I think. I could move you down here and then electric whip across all of this. I've got 2 units that are ready to wipe out this whole thing though, so I gotta be careful about that. I can just electric whip them both out of existence, and that's totally fine. And then these 2 aren't actually a real threat to anything right now. So I can come over here and electric whip these. I can... artillery you, I guess? No. Artillery you. You die and you get pushed down here, but then you're killing my whip friend. I could also move you up a tile. I mean, we're definitely moving you out of the way of the whip. But I move you up a tile. Then I come over here and whip these 2 to death. Then I push this mech down with the tank so that when I artillery here, this just gets pushed into it. They each take 1 damage. And this nerd does not die. And then you're not doing anything. You... what do you do? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, that's a good question. I guess you can just grab the fucking pod and make it, you know, not ruin everyone's life. What about the support tank coming over? No, it can't make it over there, can it? It could if the boulder mech moved. So I move the boulder mech over, I support tank, shoot you. That doesn't seem super useful. I do like the electric whip these two and then push the mech down so that I can artillery here. I'm just annoyed at my hook mech basically not doing anything, I guess. But, you know, if there's nothing for it to do this turn, then what am I supposed to do? I have plenty of turns to kill the Vec egg, thankfully. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this, I think. Know what I can do? Know what I can do with this thing is connect it to the Vec egg. So now that's getting destroyed also. And I gotta move you out of the way. Just back a tile, I think. Should do the trick. Yes. Now you come down here and electric whip these fucks. Big whip. When you push down, then we artillery. You are dead. What on earth? What are you can't grapple through smoke? Are you for real? I didn't know that. I think I will pull you down though, so that you're on this line again. I guess that doesn't really matter much. It might matter, but probably not. Deck surfacing, I know. Y'all are stupid as hell. I can definitely kill you from here. Okay, so you can move over and boulder that nerd. You can't quite make it down here to connect these. I guess you could come down, grab that, and then pull this over so that this can electric whip you. And then you just throw yourself into the ocean. I do think artillery the mosquito is the way to go. I could also hook mech the mosquito to the side, leaving it alive, in case the hook mech's not doing much else, which it very well may not be. I do kind of like it gathering the pod and pulling this over, though. This would move out of the way before the Alpha Bouncer can kill it, but the Alpha Bouncer would kill itself still. which is nice. So this can basically come down here and kill the alpha bouncer. And then you could step here and kill this one. Or I could move the tank down, push this to the corner, use step right here and slap both of them. Blocking a spawn. You artillery this. And you come grab the pod, I guess? Oh, you know what? I think the real reason it can't shoot down is because there has to be something grabbable on that axis. It can't grapple the edge of the map. You know, something I kind of wonder about is whether this can just directly whip buildings now on purpose. I think I probably can. I could also fire a rock right here, pushing this into the sea. And that would be the end of it. Then I move you down here. You know what? Rocks can also just block spawns like that. So you would hit this nerd. I run you down... No, I artillery this spot, leaving a rock. I run you down here. I shoot this with the tank. You hit that for one. It's low. We block 2 spawns. You pull this to the side. I don't know, I like killing as much shit as possible here, I think. Like, that's probably the play. So I'm gonna... Like, it's not hard to just avoid big problems this turn. I guess one good thing to consider is leaving this in the middle is helpful, but I think having it over here is also fine. Because 1, 2, 3, it would only cause problems if something runs all the way over to this edge, which not a whole lot is going to, I think. So I'm gonna just kill you. We're done with you. Move you down here. Run you way up. Get the pod. And then you can even grab that building to block a spawn. Haha. That's something I should think about more. Being able to move it a few tiles and then grab something and to run itself off. I forgot it was at 2 HP though, so that's a little scary. A little spooky to have it so close to death. But all that spawned is a fucking shell scion? Is this a joke? Okay. Go down there and watch me whip. Seems good to me. So we didn't gain the energy we were hoping to, unfortunately. And it looks like we lost one. Yikes. I'm very annoyed about that loss. That was preventable. That was totally preventable. I just assumed the attack order for some reason. After move, repair adjacent mechs. That seems fucking sick. And I don't know what adrenaline is, but we'll find out. Let's have a look. I actually want you on this one, I think. Reassuring hand. +1 move per Vec killed in a battle. Holy, okay. Wow, what? Um... So I like you in the hook mech because of reassuring hand. I love that in the hook mech. But adrenaline seems much better on this. Or this. Either would probably be better. I think this moving next to the others is more doable, probably. I mean, they all only move 3 spaces. You just seem like you move more because you have Lily Reed. Impulsive, masochist, technician. I was saying I would like technician on this, and I'm sure impulsive and masochist would be cool too. Yeah, like having all that on the hook mech could definitely do good stuff. And then reassuring hand and adrenaline. Yeah, I think I am gonna switch it all up like that. There we go. And then you useless thing, you go in here. Come on. Okay, we've got 1 reactor core. What are we doing with this? I think I am really tired of the boulder mech having 2 HP. I hate it. I hate it so much. Shield ally sounds cool too, but like... Just stop making this dead if I lightning it. Let me conduct attacks through there. Okay,